Bitcoin hovers near $25,000, Ether trades above $1,700. Abu Dhabi forays into Web3 with $2 billion backed initiative. OKX's February Proof of Reserve report indicates $8.6 billion in clean assets. Voyager creditors subpoena Sam Bankman-Fried, other former FTX Alameda executives. Helium to fully migrate to Solana blockchain by March 27th. Hello and welcome to 3.0 I am Ruchi Sharma. Cryptocurrency markets were trading higher ahead of the much-awaited clues on how the Federal Reserve plans to continue tackling still high inflation. Bitcoin hovered around $25,000 crucial levels. Vishakha Thakur joins us to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading up by 1% at 35,370 points. The latest update on the Federal Reserve's preferred inflation measure and the minutes from the Fed's latest policy meeting will be highlights in the holiday-shortened week ahead. The Fed's target range stands at 4.5% to 4.75%, having risen rapidly from 0% to 0.25% in March 2022. However, investors anticipate a 25 basis points hike in the upcoming FOMC minutes and then another 25 basis points going forward. Meanwhile, market participants will be focusing on the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, the Fed's most closely watched assessment of how quickly prices are rising across the economy, which is set for release later in the week. On an annual basis, PCE inflation is projected to come in at 5% in January, no change from the year-over-year figure reported at the end of 2022. The global cryptocurrency market capitalization was trading at $1.09 trillion, increasing 1.1% in the last 24 hours. The total crypto market volume increased by 61% to stand at $69 billion. Several Federal Reserve officials signal that the US Central Bank likely has to raise interest rates higher to bring inflation back to its desired levels. Now, that hawkish speak coupled with hotter than expected economic data has led some banks to forecast 3 additional rate hikes this year. US stock futures were trading lower ahead of Monday's public holiday on account of Washington's birthday, after major benchmark averages finished the previous week in a mixed fashion as investors digested hotter than expected inflation data as well as a deluge of earnings results. Dow Jones futures were 0.1% lower, while S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq 100 futures declined 0.2% apiece. Bitcoin was trading at $24,880, up 0.8%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 1%, trading at $1,715. BNB was up by 1.2% to trade at $318. Next on the list, Solana Sol was up 12% and was trading at $26.5. The increase in the price of Solana over the past week can be traced to positive investor sentiment following the recent revelation that Helium network is planning a migration to Solana. Solana confirmed the news earlier today, revealing the migration will be completed at the end of first quarter. Helium is a decentralized blockchain-powered network for Internet of Things devices. Using the proof of coverage consensus mechanism, AVAX was trading at $20.7, higher 4.5%. Cardano's area token was up by 0.5% to trade at $0.40. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading up by 0.2% at $0.088. Shiba Inu was trading up by 3.2%. However, Polygon Matic was trading down by 0.6% to trade at $1.5 $5. Next on the list, Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.39, down by 0.1%. Last on the list, Polkadot was down by 1.5% to trade at $7.5.
Thank you, Vishakha, for your in-depth analysis of the global cryptocurrency market. And now back to the headlines. Abu Dhabi has signaled a clear intention to improve its Web3 ecosystem, taking a step away from its dependency on oil and tourism. The latest move is the city's initiative to trigger Web3 growth with a keen focus on Metaverse and blockchain technology. The Hub 71 and Plus digital asset project is backed by a $2 billion fund earmarked explicitly for startups dabbling in blockchain projects in the city. The latest initiative will offer local Web3 startups several services, including technological, legal, and corporate support. Hub 71 Plus digital assets will be based in the Abu Dhabi global market, a free trade zone and the financial nerve center of the city. The scheme has also earned several strategic partners like First Abu Dhabi Bank for research and innovation and blockchain infrastructure provider Fabric. Another goal for the digital asset initiative is to attract global blockchain firms, especially startups with a market valuation of over $1 billion. With this initiative, Abu Dhabi closes its gap with Dubai in terms of digital asset developments within the United Arab Emirates. OKX is over-collateralized with a reserve ratio of 104% for Bitcoin, 104% for Ether, and 102% for USDT, according to a recently published Proof of Reserve report. The exchange says that over 175,000 unique users have visited its Proof of Reserve page since it launched the initiative late last year. In January, the exchange released a report stating it had $7.5 billion in clean assets. The cleanliness of assets refers to a metric developed by CryptoQuant, which measures how reliant an exchange is on its native token. OKX continues to have an entirely clean reserve according to CryptoQuant data, while Binance's cleanliness comes in at 94%, while Hobby has 61%. OKX's token OKB is currently trading at $52.35 according to CoinGecko data, up 28.4% on week. Top executives from FTX and Alameda Research have been subpoenaed by Voyager Digital's Unsecured Creditors Committee and are scheduled to appear next week remotely for deposition. Bankman-Fried and other company executives also were subpoenaed last week by bankruptcy administrators for FTX. Including in Voyager's list of subpoena is Samuel Trabucco, the former co-CEO of Alameda, who has kept a low public profile after retiring from the role in August 2022. The depositions are scheduled to be conducted remotely on February 23rd. Lawyers for Voyager's creditors are investigating FTX's attempt to bail out crypto lender Voyager Digital when it went bankrupt in July 2022. Decentralized wireless communication network Helium will entirely shift to the Solana blockchain by March 27th, developers said on Friday. The migration will see HNT, mobile and IoT issued on the Solana network, which will continue to be the tokens in the Helium ecosystem. Once the migration is complete, a new version of the Helium wallet app will be made available. Additionally, the Helium Layer 1 blockchain history will remain public. Users will be able to access the new application by updating their current wallet app. HNT holders can also use other wallets within the Solana ecosystem, such as Phantom or Solflare. The final stage of the upgrade will take place on the proposed date of March 27th, beginning around 15 UTC. During this 24-hour transition period, all users will be migrated to the Solana blockchain. Helium's HNT tokens were up 5% in the past 24 hours as traders reacted favorably to the migration proposal. Now let's go to Vishakha Thakur to get an update on the three buzzing stocks of the day.
BUSD stablecoins worth $2.86 billion were redeemed even before the blockchain infrastructure platform Paxos announced that it would no longer mint BUSD. Binance is currently the most active exchange trading BUSD tokens, and the stablecoin still commands roughly 10.7% of the crypto economy's $67.71 billion in global trade volume over the last 24 hours. Statistics show that a significant amount of BUSD has been redeemed in the last 6 days, with the supply falling by 17.77%. The supply of BUSD has shrunk by 19.2% over the last 30 days, On February 13, 2023, Paxos, the company that issues, manages, and redeems BUSD, announced that it would no longer mint new BUSD in the future. In just 6 days, 3 billion BUSD stablecoins have been removed from the market. Statistics from Glassnode show the supply at 13.43 billion, while CoinGecko.com statistics show the supply at 13.23 billion. BUSD was trading at $1 up 0.01% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $13 billion. Over 30 million ADA tokens have been pledged as backing for the Cardano-based over-collateralized stablecoin JED in just over a week since its launch. After months of development by Cardano code maintainer IOG and COTI, a fintech platform specializing in creating price stablecoins, the much-anticipated stablecoin was released last week. To avoid a repeat of the 99% drop experienced by Terra USD and the Luna token in May, JED was designed to be collateralized by multiple tokens and requires 400 to 800% of the issued value to be staked before it is distributed to users. JED is backed by ADA and the reserve coin is Shen. The reserve ratio for JED was 609%, indicating that each JED is supported by 6 times its ADA value. ADA was trading at $0.4054, up 0.57% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $14 billion. Major venture capital firms such as Dragonfly and Wintermute have seen massive gains in their portfolios in recent months. LDO was found to be a prominent token in their respective portfolios according to new data. Dragonfly's portfolio increased by 39.2% in the last month and it now holds more than 41 million LDO. This represented nearly half of their total portfolio. Wintermute LDO accounted for 17% of its $89 million portfolio. Paradigm, on the other hand, benefited the most. Their portfolio was made up of 90% LDO tokens and it has increased by 40% in the last month. These venture capital funds have increased their profitability, but investors should proceed with caution. Over the last month, the overall velocity of LDO declined. This implied that the frequency with which LDO was being traded went down. However, new addresses continued to get attached to LDO as a network growth saw an uptick. Furthermore, the number of unique depositors on Lido increased according to Dune Analytics. 123,840 unique depositors were present on the Lido protocol. Furthermore, LDO was trading at $3.02, down 6.10% in the last 24 hours with a market capitalization of $2 billion.
Thank you, Vishakha. Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Ruchi Sharma, signing off. Do like, share and subscribe to 3.0 TV and have a great day.